Pappy now, let's talk it out, talk it out. What's it like? What's life all about? Oh, Pappy out, say your piece. Laugh at yourself, slap your knee. Pull up a chair, it's time for Pappy.
Happy Hour from Odd 13, Lafayette, Colorado. Your hosts, Lucas Buddy and Eric Thompson.
You ready for that riff?
Hey everyone, we're improving the studio, the video, the audio so we can keep showing up to give you a great show every week. Thank you so much for your support. The GoFundMe link is live in the show notes. And guess what? Here we go. Oh, yeah.
Whoa, wow. Can you believe we just made it through 2025 and it is now officially 2026?
Welcome to 2026.
Wow.
Pappy Hour is ready to take over the
We're
airwaves,
hot
man.
and ready, Eric.
Hot,
We're
for
ready
sure.
to go.
This is good.
And this month we have a very special thing going on. We have 4 tight bros from the South. Tight bros, is that the way to say it?
You know what I say?
Yeah.
Great old boys.
Good
if
old
everybody's
boys.
cool with that.
Yeah,
Great old boys. These guys are great.
They are great.
This
Absolutely.
was awesome.
Yeah, we sat down at Odd 13 Brewing. If you guys are in Lafayette, Colorado,
Get
and you
there.
want to swing by and grab a great beer, I highly recommend the Hop Hackin' Henry. And you
Man,
have,
I'm going with the code name Superfan.
man.
They loved us, and we loved them. So we're giving a shout out to Odd 13. And hey, you know what? This month we are dedicating our episodes to these great old boys from Georgia, and they're playing for something.
they're playing for the Pappy Cup.
The Pappy Cup, and this is listener driven. So each week, these Pappies are going to be sharing their story, and you're going to love these stories.
That's right.
And whoever garners the most listens wins the first ever created Pappy Cup.
Now, I know some of you might out there be thinking, okay, well, what happens? The guy who goes first, he's just got more time. He's going to get all
Oh,
these.
not quite
That's not
the
how
way.
it works.
No.
There's a 30-day window. So from the time this Pappy's episode drops, there's 30 days. We're going to count not only listens, but comments too. So you bring in
Hey,
some comments, they're going to
share.
get some extra points. So the one with the most points at the end of their 30-day window wins the Pappy Cup, which is an engraved pint glass. They also get a case of their choice and the bragging rights of being the most popular Pappy for that month.
Oh, you got it. You
Yeah.
got it. All right, guys, we are in for a treat. You're in for a bigger treat. It's Pappy Hour.
It's Pappy
Let's
Hour,
do
baby.
This.
Enjoy this episode with Matt Reese.
Reese. Man, this is a good one, guys. Enjoy.
Enjoy.
Hot Rod Matt.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Hey, Odd 13 is a happening place, right? Yeah, exactly.
Hey, I can't have any hecklers over there. I'll be like stage fright or something. I'm like,
and lucky you, they're all staring at
Yeah,
you, the back of your head. Oh, wait, no, we have your back. I'm sorry. Shoot.
Yeah.
I've already broken the trust.
So yeah, we're this is the first of our well, we don't know exactly when. If you might hear a little echo here, we are in the brew house of Odd 13 Brewery here in Lafayette, Colorado. We got 4 really special guys here this
All January.
all of
All
January.
January's coming at you from
And we're
Odd
about
13.
to talk to Matt Reese here in
Yep.
just a second. He's about to come on and share his story. I'm really excited. Matt, thank you for being here.
I appreciate the invite. Yeah, we had a great vacation. This is really a good kind of end to the time here in Colorado. So
Yeah,
I'm
fantastic.
super excited
Yeah,
to be
You
here.
guys went. You guys saw some wildlife up in Steamboat Springs.
Yeah, yeah.
Did a little bit of hiking to a to a hot spring.
To a
Oh,
hot
nice.
spring. 4 dudes at a hot spring.
Oh, there you go. Okay. Yeah.
We won't share those pictures.
Did you go?
Yeah.
Was
You
it
have to pay extra
Strawberry?
for those.
Were you
Yeah.
at the Strawberry Hot Springs?
No, we went to Radium.
Oh, Radium. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah,
Yeah.
Have you been to
cool.
Radium?
Yeah,
Eric?
yeah, I have. It's really beautiful.
Yeah,
It's,
the
yeah.
hike was really good.
Yeah.
It was probably a mile and a half.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Down and then another mile and a half back. So that was the difficult.
Yeah, fantastic. Right by your left ear.
Got it.
Yeah, hey, we're having a couple of beers. We got some Codename Super Fans.
Yeah.
We've
What
got
are you
some
drinking
Odd
there,
13.
Matt?
I think this is just a English lager. Or
English
American
lager?
Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect.
All right. Yeah, if you're in Lafayette, come by Odd 13 and check this stuff out.
This is a must. They make
Cheers, guys.
Yeah, cheers.
Yeah. All right.
They make tremendous craft beers.
So we went over at the house. They kind of come over and we went over some of the interview questions beforehand. And so
Right.
we just kind of take us back. Your story. Who were you before you became a dad? And your kids are grown now.
Yeah, they're
You're a
26 and
grandpappy.
20. I'm a granddad. Yeah,
Granddad, all right.
grand dude. That's
Grand dude.
That's
Yes,
my
sir.
name, grand dude. So we're excited about that. But before I was a dad, I grew up in a small town, joined the military, seen the world.
Yeah.
Came back home, and married my childhood sweetheart.
Oh,
We
fantastic.
dated
Love
8th
that.
and 9th grade. Broke up, got back married, and
Yeah.
we've been married 30 years
Nice.
as of August. So
Damn.
All right.
it's been great.
That's awesome.
We went through a couple years just trying to get together. I mean, just know each other
Yeah.
and be married for a little bit.
Yeah.
We had 2 miscarriages before our first our daughter Avery was born, and it was
tough.
life changing. I mean, it was, as a dad, you have to stand back and kind of watch
Right.
your wife go through something very hard.
Yeah.
And there's nothing that you could do about it.
No.
Feeling helpless in that,
Yeah.
in all
Yeah,
those
I mean,
moments.
Because there's a certain connection that they've got that you don't have.
Yeah,
Sure.
there's no way for you to know
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that connection, once your child is born, that's when you got the connection.
Yeah.
You see them
Exactly.
the first time. So
Yeah.
that was kind of the first little bit.
And did that bring fear for both of you, thinking of having 2 miscarriages and then considering, okay, we're going to do this. This is happening. We're gonna make it happen.
Yes.
Okay.
There was never any thoughts, that it wasn't going to happen.
Okay.
We, I think we went through some fertility things at the very beginning, before the first
Yeah.
miscarriage, and just, I don't know. I can't put it into words.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just kept trying.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nobody ever told us no. It's not going to happen. So.
Exactly.
So you just did you always want to be a dad when you were younger?
Not in the sense I always wanted to, I joined the military. I got hurt, couldn't re-enlist, come back home, and my thoughts were always how I was going to stay, how I was going to be a lifer. type
Right.
thing.
Yeah.
So, but all of those things changed.
Yeah, and so how did you handle with that? Because that sounds like that would have been a big disappointment too.
When I come back home, my family was big into racing.
Yeah.
We've drag raced all of our life since I was a little kid.
Wow.
My dad was in the military, so it kind of inspired me to do that. But
Okay.
when that fell through, I came back home, and I was in the Navy, and I was a welder, fabricator. It was called a hull maintenance technician, but it's one of those things that you learn a lot of skills.
Yeah,
So
for sure.
I learned all of those skills, and I was like, I started Reese Brothers Race Cars.
Wow.
My brother has since taken over probably 10 or 12 years ago and has built some of the fastest cars in the world.
Oh, my
he's
gosh.
in
Fantastic.
Qatar as we speak.
Oh, no
building
kidding.
cars.
Wow.
So, but it's one of those things that that's what we love to do. My
Yeah.
kids grew up at the drag strip.
That's great.
So it was
So it gave
awesome.
you a
So-
different discipline
Yeah.
and kept you disciplined and probably thinking, yeah, we're definitely going to be able to have a kid and
Oh, yeah.
we'll keep after it. We know we can get pregnant
Yeah.
and we'll listen to was there advice that you were given from the medical people that you took to heart, or you
Yeah,
just
was
had
there
a
support?
deeper belief between you and your wife?
No, not really. I mean, 27 years ago, or my daughter is 27 years old.
Yeah.
A lot of things, fall away over the years.
Sure,
of like
sure.
medical advice and stuff
Yeah,
like that
yeah,
that
yeah.
you really didn't, think about.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah. So you guys persevered through all of this this really stressful time, and you finally find out you're pregnant for the 3rd time,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So what were the feelings there, and what was this 9 months of gestation like? When did you finally feel like, all right, this time
It's
going to
safe.
happen?
I think after we've heard the heartbeat, and we went back for the 2nd and the 3rd visit,
Yeah.
and
It just kept reinforcing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because when that happens, they tend to like bring in a lot more often,
Yeah.
just to make sure that you're
Sure.
progressing and things like that. So
Yeah.
everything worked out well. Towards the end of my wife's pregnancy, she had to go on bed rest. She had high blood pressure and
Yeah.
stuff like
Sure,
that.
sure.
So, it went. I've heard horror stories, from people, the things that they go through, and it was really easy.
Good.
It went
That's
through
great.
quick. My wife had didn't have a epidural.
Oh, no
just
kidding.
because of how things
were
progressed.
progressing and fast.
Whoa, this wasn't your fault, right? You got it there in time.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
great.
yeah.
We've
No.
heard dads who were like wanted to hear the end of a show and they'd missed the epidural. So.
Yeah, no, we had go bags packed and stuff
Okay.
like that. I mean, they weren't called go bags back then.
Yeah,
they
yeah,
were
yeah.
just like fancy little pink bag because we were a little girl, so it was like not like the
Yeah, you got to
natural-
put it the right
that's
color
so funny.
for the baby you're having,
Yeah.
for sure. So you guys get there and everything went smoothly, and
Except for me having to find a camera. I did not.
Wait, you videotaped?
Yes, I had to video. Well, we videotaped the room, and I didn't
Okay.
videotape the.
Yeah, the actual birth. Okay, yeah.
I was.
It's a
I was at
great
the
way
head
to
of the
freak
bed,
a child
holding
out.
holding a hand, not like
Yeah, I don't need to see that
ruin
either.
You.
Yeah.
That'll
Yeah.
ruin you for
That's
sure.
funny.
Yeah.
So I left, and there was a I don't know, a Best Buy or something
Yeah.
close,
Yeah.
and I had to go find a video camera in the middle of all of that.
of
So I
course.
show back up, and it was like, they had put her on Pitocin to get everything
Yeah.
going, and
Yeah.
then it went past the the point of no return. So we didn't have any epidural, and
Oh,
she
man.
pushed.
What a
like,
beast.
she pushed not too long, and everything happened. And
just
we were
happened,
like,
yeah.
Oh, my
And
gosh.
then it's
And
like, uh-oh.
It's
Now it gets real.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it gets real. So, what is your first moment of holding Avery?
It was unbelievable. Yeah. I've still got pictures.
Yeah.
We don't look at them that often. I mean, back then, there was drop them off at
totally.
at the pharmacy and pick
There's
them
a
up 6
there's a
weeks
thumb in
later,
the middle of it. Yeah.
hoping and praying that you have done a good job of taking.
You know
a
that,
photo.
Eric, when you had kids, they were still etching it on stone, right?
Yeah.
They were. Thanks. Yes. Pretty much. Yes.
I'm close to that. So I'm a little bit older than.
that's
than
funny.
my buddies.
It's going to come back to me, guys.
Oh,
Sorry.
man.
As much as I give it, it's going to
Just
come back to
great.
me.
Just
for sure.
great. Oh yeah, but isn't it? It is. We've had dads, and it's over. I don't. There's no words to it.
Oh yeah, there's
It's
no
just,
words to
gosh.
process it.
Yeah.
We're standing there at the car loading her up. There was a lot of things that happened in between then. As far as being helpless again, trying to. My wife breastfed, so it was like you had to make sure. And my daughter was born premature, so she was like super small.
Yeah.
And so they have to gain a certain amount of weight before
Yes.
they let you go. So
Right.
it was like one of those things that you got. My wife is distraught because she won't latch and all of
Right.
this stuff, and you
Yeah.
guys all.
That was our experience
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
Early and wouldn't latch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she's distraught. I'm helpless again.
Yeah.
Like. Who can I punch? Because that's how guys take
How
care
do
of
I
things.
find
right?
some sort of
Yeah.
control?
Yeah.
We fix
Yeah.
things.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Well, and that's exactly it. I mean, listening and talking with so many people that have been on this cast, you're helpless through so much of this early stuff and
Yeah.
connections too. It was amazing holding your child. Did that connection hold for you, or did sometimes?
Oh, yeah.
Good.
yeah,
Because sometimes
definitely.
there were some guys that were just like, "Well, the breastfeeding, I can't do anything," and so
Yeah.
didn't feel that connection until the kids were a little older. Only by a couple months, but when they could react or respond. But it sounds like now this is it.
Definitely, it was one of those things that it was. All things were perfect.
Yeah,
then. So
yeah.
it's awesome.
Oh, that is.
Good sleeper, good eater.
She ended up being a good eater and a good sleeper.
All right.
She got a little bit once she got a little bit older. Was we spent the nights singing to her and walking back and forth.
That's great.
Patting her on the butt, trying to get her to go to sleep in the middle of the night.
Right.
Yeah.
My wife was a trooper because I worked a full-time job. I also I built race cars in the evening, so it was one of those things that I'm burning candles at both ends, and so my wife didn't have to work.
Yeah,
so
that's great.
She
Yeah.
done really good about taking over and letting me sleep through the night a lot of times. So,
How did you guys maintain connection between the two of you during that time? That's a lot of bandwidth eaten up from your work and stuff like that. And it sounds like it's something that was a choice that you guys made together. But that relationship, for guys who are going through that kind of same thing, do you have any like pearls of wisdom of how to maintain
does
that
happen.
communication?
I mean, there's
It
different
happens.
hours. Yeah.
yeah. I love my wife.
Yeah.
And she loved me, and there was a connection, and she was. I don't know how to explain it.
It's okay. Sometimes we don't have words to explain that stuff.
There's not. I mean, we just we do.
Yeah,
just do it.
It was that understanding, and
Yeah.
it is. You just do it.
Yeah,
That's badass.
I know when to keep my mouth shut. And
A lot of men out there don't know when to
Yeah.
keep their mouth
Yeah.
shut. That's good.
I have done very good at keeping my mouth shut. You don't want to throw, gas on the fire a lot of times. I'm like, okay, yeah, I screwed up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I can admit when I'm not perfect. So,
And holding
Yeah.
and taking that responsibility is healthy. It's safe, and it will keep a relationship definitely flowing.
Yeah.
Anything that you took from your own father's guidance, or was there something you were trying to change or do differently, or was that like, gosh, this
There's
was,
a lot of
this was
conversations that we
helpful?
have on here where we are trying to like take and maybe do things a little bit different or a little bit better. And some dads, people are like, my dad
or
was,
follow it.
Yeah, absolutely.
My mom and dad had, they're married to today.
Nice.
Wow, that's great.
Over 50 plus years. And, no, if they did have disagreements, we didn't hear about it.
Okay. Wow.
My mom was a hard worker. My dad was a hard worker. They pushed us to do good. We had the, you can't hold the flashlight right, and you're left-handed, and you can't make it work right type of conversations that me and my dad had. But,
Ribbing going on. Yeah.
Oh yeah, and in my family we rib each other. We can cut real good, and we still do.
These are
today.
deep cuts. Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
That's
Out
great.
of love, and oh gosh.
My dad's got Parkinson's, and he can't use his left hand anymore. And I tease him now, just like you shouldn't have messed with me about my left hand.
That's it. Oh my gosh, payback is a bitch. Ouch.
He's got a good sense of humor.
He does, but he's
Yeah.
It's tough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Take
It's
a
hard to
moment.
see the men that in our lives, especially our dads, go through stuff like that.
Yeah. I mean, now all he can do is cut grass. So we live on like a 28-acre compound where my brother lives next to me and my mom and dad lives next to him.
That's so cool.
So all the race car shops is right there. So we're right there, and he's right there in the middle of all of it.
That's so great.
But he cuts grass for everybody, and that's, I mean, he drives it like it's a, like it's his own little car, and he'll tell you, just change the air filter in that thing.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Totally.
Just see him light up when he comes in.
Right.
Oh,
But it
yeah.
is
Oh, yeah.
that sense of still being viable, important.
Having a purpose.
Yeah, you got it. You got it.
But so my parents were great. They were a great representation of what a
Wonderful.
good family, or what a good mother and father were.
Yeah.
And my wife has got it the same on her side. Her
That's
mom
great.
and dad. Her dad passed away a year and a half ago, and but they were great.
Great.
Yeah.
They poured in their kids. They loved them.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what I've done with mine.
Yeah.
To show up every single day,
Right.
just be consistent.
Yeah.
That's great.
Is
Now,
there- okay, go.
I was going to ask about your second kid, because you have two kids,
Yeah.
right? Sorry.
The codename Superfan
I've
is
only had
really
one
good.
drink,
Yeah.
okay?
That we raised 3 fingers on that 2-pointed question.
Good thing
Anyways,
this isn't a video podcast.
not yet. Then we'll be
So
found
what was
out.
it like meeting your second kid? Did everything go the same, like easy as the first one?
Yeah, no. So they're 15 months apart.
Whoa, 202.
Yeah.
For those of you out there who don't know what 202 means,
They're Irish, obviously.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
so
just-
15 months apart. Okay, so you guys were just like, get back at it. Okay.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Yeah, right. in kinder terms, right? Yeah.
If this
exactly.
was a video podcast, you could just see Matt Reese blush just a little bit there.
Beautiful.
So no, everything went well. I mean, it was a surprise.
Okay.
That we weren't trying or not trying. But it happened quick, and he came in, and as second children, they're like, okay, my daughter was still, barely walking, and
barely even verbal.
Yeah.
Just going. That was very caveman-esque. What is this?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Wait. So was she breastfeeding 2 kids at one time?
No, that's actually the weekend that we found out that she was pregnant with Matthew. We
You
were
left, stepped away.
Yeah.
Wow.
She weaned herself.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, that's incredible. Yeah, that's the thing is Stella's still. I mean, I don't care. She's still breastfeeding right now, and they'll stop. When
She's asleep
ready.
right now.
Yeah, she's asleep right now. What a precious angel over there. Wow. So
Bring your kids to the brewery, guys. It's totally,
a great place to
totally
nap.
good. Yeah.
So you meet your second kid, and there's I hear a lot of people say like I don't know how. And you can probably speak to this. How can I love my second kid as much as I love?
I remember saying that
my
myself.
first kid. What was that feeling like?
It just happens.
Yeah.
I mean, it's yours.
Yeah.
It's blood of my blood.
Yeah. 100%.
Oh,
gosh, that's
that's
wonderful.
incredible.
Is there anything
I
that you
stole that from the movies.
Blood, yeah, totally.
We're gonna cut that out. No one needs to know that.
Somebody's going to comment on that. Hey, this guy's obviously a movie
He
enthused.
stole that from someone.
But is there anything that you would want another dad to know about being a first-time parent or just parenting in general that you found was important?
Be selfless.
Yeah.
Because it's not all about you and them.
Yeah.
Your life is basically stopped to make sure that child succeeds in everything that they do.
Exactly. And then, so now your kids are grown, and
He's got a grandkid.
he's got a
I got
grandkid.
a 5.5-month-old.
Oh my
granddaughter.
God. Okay, so now you've got a grandkid. What is this joy your children or one of your children gets to experience what you've done? Did they share that with you, or did you share this with them?
We were there the whole time. They moved. They live in Mobile, so we live in
that's where my
Atlanta,
wife's family lives.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So, they moved down there. As soon as we heard that Olivia was in labor, we drove down and got in the car. I think it was like 1 o'clock at night.
Jeez.
and drove the 5 hours.
Yeah,
to
no
Atlanta.
question.
Yeah.
No
Our
question.
grandkids
We're
come out. I don't
going.
care what time it
Yeah.
is.
Well, that was. I can't even remember the days, but it was a 3 or 4 day ordeal.
Yeah. Right.
She was in labor for
wow.
like 40 hours, not 40 hours, like 24,
Yeah.
26
entire
hours.
work
It's
week.
a long time.
Yeah, so
That's
we were
a long
gone. I
time.
was gone all week. So.
Damn.
And this happened. It happened on that was a Friday night. We knew that it was close. We ended up driving down that night. Got there. She was born on Wednesday.
Wow. Now, did you guys take the hot rods to get there in a hurry? Did you guys
We
cut some
took the-
time?
no,
Okay.
we
all
took
right.
the wife's car.
Thank you for playing with me on that. I appreciate it.
So what was it like? Can you speak to the nuance, the difference between holding your own kids for the first time and holding your grandkid for the first time?
Your own child's child.
Yeah.
I'm still
processing
processing
it.
all of that. I
love
still
it.
5 months into it. I can
Yeah.
barely talk
Yeah.
about it still.
Yeah.
Because it's
It's
so
beautiful.
amazing.
You learn how to love more.
Wow.
How's that
You
even
learn-
possible?
I don't know. I mean, you've got 20 plus years of a child
Yeah.
being in your life.
Yes.
And to watch them go through it.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
no, you're beautiful right now.
Oh, it's
From
incredible.
holding your own pinky to holding your hand.
Oh my God.
To sometimes arm in arm
I
carrying each
can't-
other,
I'm gonna
and
be
then
a mess. If Stella decides to have kids, I'm gonna be an absolute.
oh my gosh.
Oh, I'm a mess every time I try to talk about it.
Yeah.
It's still hard. It's still. I mean,
It is
the older
hard
I
because
get,
it's just beautiful, right? I
Yeah.
mean, it's
Yeah.
just it's such an
That's
amazing
great.
experience. Thank you so much for that.
That's
is
incredible. What's your favorite? What's your favorite memory of her so far? What's the funniest thing that you think she's done so far?
A 5-month-old.
I don't know. We FaceTime all the time.
Yeah.
And she still, because she's so far
5
away,
months,
but,
yeah.
right. But we go about every 2 or 3 weeks.
That's
nice.
great.
So,
Yeah.
Hearing her laugh.
Yeah. Oh, the laugh is the best.
Is that just the most
First
stunning
laugh.
thing?
Come on.
They videoed the first laugh and sent it to us, and then we drove down that weekend.
Yeah, totally. That
and
makes so much
we
sense.
we did everything that we could
Anything
do to
you
make
could,
her laugh.
anything you could think of.
And did she laugh?
Have you ever done
Okay,
anything so
good.
silly in your life? Like you're a grown ass man, and you're like, I will make fart noises
Just
all
laugh.
day long.
So
I
there's-
drove 5 hours.
Yeah, there's a
Laugh,
video
damn
that
it.
we got this week of my son pushing her on the swing.
Yes.
And making her laugh.
Oh
the
my
same way.
God, come on.
Oh my
And
gosh.
I made them laugh.
Yes. Oh,
And I can see myself in it.
yeah.
Totally.
You've done a great job. I mean, come on, to be able to go full circle and see that, to see your son have that.
You wouldn't imagine the feelings that it could give you to,
Yeah.
I mean, just it's unbelievable.
Yeah. And do you guys talk?
Because you're watching the joy on your own
Yeah.
kids. Sorry, you're watching the joy on your own
No,
kid's
yeah.
face and just going, that's it. You get it, man.
I'm not sure that he knows
Yeah.
that that's what I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think that he's seen it yet, but I see myself in him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he now knows.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
Dude, thank you. I got to say, this has
Yeah.
been a phenomenal story, and thank you so much for this.
Yeah.
And,
Golly. So
gosh.
we've had so much great stuff here, but I talk about maybe, I want to hear a little bit about, because your kids are grown now. I would love to hear maybe some of the challenges in the teen years and the 20 years, and like letting your kid empty nesting and all of that stuff.
Yeah.
Because we ask, like, what has life been like since then? And so we get a little taste of it with the grandkids and all of that. But take us back a little bit. Walk down memory lane for us.
So there, I could go on forever.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, that's
great.
That's what's so wonderful
We'll cut
about
you off
this.
when it gets too
yeah,
long.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
but there's challenges in every age group.
Yeah.
Every year that you go through, you run into a different challenge. My daughter was always super squared away as far as like she detail oriented list maker, just like
Okay.
my wife. So I see a lot of my wife and my daughter, but a lot of the corny stuff that
Yeah.
me and my daughter talk about, that's me and her.
Yeah.
So I could see my son, being a dude, you get into certain things and just, I don't know that I had bad challenges as far as their things that they did. My son had a couple car accidents that scared us pretty bad.
Yeah. This isn't a section of the podcast where we shit on our kids. This is just
right.
like, like what was
Because sometimes
how did you overcome
you
stuff?
have these daily
Yeah.
issues, and as I remember expressing to a lot of friends of mine that were having kids when I had mine before them, and just saying, you go through every emotion every day almost.
Every day.
That just, it seems, or on a pretty regular basis, something builds you up, but you know what? There's going to be something that brings you down. But at the end, I mean, my favorite thing was always to walk in after a really difficult day when they're asleep, and I go, there they are. That's them.
Well, and that kind of makes me think of something, is the traceability that you have nowadays and where your kids are at and what they're doing is just. My mom and dad would have died knowing that I'd driven. I rode my bicycle 20 miles to ride a BMX track or something.
Oh, yeah.
But I know that my son drove down the street, we.
Are you talking about Life 360 or something like
Yes,
that?
Live
Yeah.
360.
Well, and so we had a friend, another person on, Rick Lugabill talked about that exact thing. He goes, I really need to get rid of it. I don't think you guys should have it because it causes a lot of unnecessary anxiety. And the
Yes.
kids,
Oh,
if
we
you've
were-
raised them, they're going to be okay.
We looked up my son
my
one
gosh.
time, and he's like at the tattoo parlor. But there's an ice cream shop right next
right.
door.
Yeah.
They were having ice cream.
Ice cream.
So we're freaking
Or tattoos
out.
of an ice cream
Yeah,
cone,
he
but
said
wlegally,
he's
it's all
18
good.
Years
Yeah.
old, so we figured
He could
he's getting a
legally
tattoo.
get one.
I know.
That is
But
great.
that's your baby, so.
Oh,
I did
man.
the same thing to my mom. I lived in
yeah.
Guam.
Oh,
My sister
took
just
a-
got back from living there for several months.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
an awesome place. But
Yeah.
I got tattoos.
Oh, yeah.
And I showed. I would.
Oh,
like,
dear.
2 weeks of getting the film processed, and I send some over the mail, and it gets there a month later.
Yeah.
and my
And she's
mom's like,
What the?
she couldn't do nothing.
No.
but,
nothing
yeah.
she could do.
But she could call you.
Yeah.
Imagine if our parents had Life 360.
Oh, geez.
my God.
I remember coming home the day before I left for college, and I had just a friend of mine pierced my ear for me. And I was all like, "Yeah, I got a pierced ear." My mom saw that. I was helping her make the bed. She sees it. She leapt. Seriously, she's 5'4". She leapt across a king size bed and tried to yank it out of my ear. I go, "Mom, what are you doing?"
If she could have reached it, she would. You would have been
Gosh,
bleeding.
I really should have just waited till I got to school. It would have
Yeah.
been much smarter. So,
And
too
healed.
funny. Yeah, totally. Oh my God.
Oh my God! Listen, I know I didn't prep you guys ahead of time enough, but
jokes.
do you have any dad jokes at all? Is that something that came online for you as a dad?
It did, and I am awesome at dad jokes, but I don't. Typically my dad jokes happen
just like in the moment.
Oh, it's an in the moment thing.
Yeah.
and the more that I can make my kids cringe, the better it is. So it's kind of like an equation, Depending on how many people are around, how bad do I make it?
Oh yeah.
But I'm pretty good at it. And
All right. Well,
So-
we'll have you. You know what? We'll get it from you later, and then we'll
Yeah.
post it. We'll do like a whole page of dad jokes from different dads.
We're
and stuff
doing
like
it.
that.
Yeah.
I've talked to the kids. I texted the kids today when we got service and said, hey, see if you could help me out with some of the dad jokes. But I got to thinking, I'm like, most of my stuff is off the cuff, and it's
Yeah.
like not. It's like something that makes them feel really, really awkward.
Did you talk to them before you came on this? And
Do they know that you're-
there's some things you can't talk about, or
No, I didn't give them that opportunity, that option.
Yeah, just like the tattoos,
Yes, yes.
I did it from afar.
Yeah.
You couldn't stop me if you
I'm
tried.
seeing a pattern here with this guy.
Yeah.
So,
Oh,
guys,
so my
this is a
son did get
lesson.
some.
Yeah. Okay.
He
Yeah.
did get some.
Yeah, that was
That
later
same
on,
night?
so no.
No, okay, different night.
Hopefully, they just said "mom."
Yeah.
Man, thank you so
Oh my gosh,
much.
Matt, this has been fantastic. Thank you so
Matt
much for
Reese,
sharing
yeah.
everything, the heart, the laughter, the joy of fatherhood never ends. Fatherhood is always on tap, and this story was incredible. Thank you
It's
for
just
sharing.
fantastic.
guys.
Hey, and now
Now we get another beer, and then we do another dad.
We can. I'm sorry.
Sorry, what did you
Oh,
say?
you mean share another
Share
story?
another dad. Wait,
okay.
what did I say?
Yeah, well,
I'll cut that out.
yeah. Let's think about that.
Probably should. Yeah.
Probably ought to. I don't know. You made me speechless, and that's not very. That's pretty
Wait,
rare.
what's fixing to happen?
You know what I meant.
I got your back, but
That's not
that
what
was.
I meant. You guys, come on.
Your
anyway.
we're
brother's
go-
got a dog.
Yeah,
Sorry.
we're gonna enjoy what Odd 13 has to offer, and it is not doing dads, but you know what, serving them a beer and other things. So let's just stay with
right.
that. Thank you, Matt. That was fantastic. Cheers.
You only get one spin around this rock. You only have so many days until it stops. And how you show up for your kids, well, that's your superpower. You might not know it now, but this is your Pappy Hour. Pappy Hour, let's talk it out. Talk it out. What's it like? What's life all about?